One wrong step, your world ends. Left behind meant instant death. How long could you survive alone? Isolation was a terrifying countdown. Your tribe is gone, and you are trapped. Hidden eyes watch you from the shadows. A wrong turn offers zero mercy. Your desperate cries vanish into thin air. Night falls, and the real nightmare begins. Nobody is coming back for you. Your pouch hits the dirt. The survival countdown starts. Panic fades into raw, primal instinct. Every shadow hides a hungry predator. The bitter cold bites at your bare skin. You need shelter. You need fire. You need to hide. Hunger twists your stomach like a blade. A single stick. A sharp piece of flint. You strike, praying for a tiny spark. A fragile flame pushes back the terrifying dark. Morning breaks, but the danger remains. Standing still is a death sentence. You must keep moving. The raw fight for your life has just begun. Deep footprints vanish beneath blowing dust. You are hunting blind in a hostile world. Every rustle in the brush screams danger. You raise your primitive spear, muscles locked tight. A sudden burst of motion erupts ahead. Your heart pounds against your ribs like a drum. Strike fast, or become the prey. You push forward through relentless thickets. Sweat stings your eyes under the blazing sun. No turning back now. Your survival depends on your next breath. The wild demands everything you have. Shadows lengthen as the daylight fades away. You must build a barrier before night claims the forest. Heavy logs roll into place with a dull thud. Sharpened stakes face outward into the creeping gloom. You crawl inside the narrow, dark shelter. Outside, heavy footsteps echo against the soil. Something large is testing your defenses. You hold your breath, praying wood and stone hold firm. The hours stretch on in absolute silence. Dawn finally bleeds through the cracks. You survived the night. But tomorrow, you hunt back. A sudden rustle breaks the early morning silence. Fresh tracks appear near the riverbank. Your pulse races as you track the unseen beast. Water splashes softly in the distance. You creep forward, hidden behind dense foliage. A giant stag steps into the sunlight. You steady your shaking hands on the spear. One perfect throw decides your fate today. The spear flies straight and true. Victory echoes across the quiet valley. Your tribe will finally eat tonight. The wilderness provides, but only to the strong. Dark storm clouds roll in across the valley. Violent winds shake the ancient trees. You need cover, and you need it now. Rain pours down in blinding sheets. Lightning flashes, illuminating the brutal landscape. You huddle against a slick rock wall. The freezing water chills you to the bone. Hypothermia knocks on your door. You rub your shivering hands together desperately. Every second feels like an eternity. The storm slowly starts to pass. You survive the wrath of nature. The scorching sun beats down without mercy. Your water skin is completely empty. Every step forward feels like walking through fire. Your cracked lips bleed in the dry heat. Mirages dance across the endless, dusty plains. You stumble, collapsing onto the scorching earth. The vast desert wants to claim your bones. You dig your fingers into the dust, refusing to quit. A faint green line cuts across the horizon ahead. Water. Life. Salvation. You drag yourself forward through the dust. You have beaten the wasteland, for now. The scorching sun beats down without mercy. Your water skin is completely empty. Every step forward feels like walking through fire. Your cracked lips bleed in the dry heat. Mirages dance across the endless, dusty plains. You stumble, collapsing onto the scorching earth. The vast desert wants to claim your bones. You dig your fingers into the dust, refusing to quit. A faint green line cuts across the horizon ahead. Water. Life. Salvation. You drag yourself forward through the dust. You have beaten the wasteland, for now. A sudden rumble shakes the ground beneath your feet. Loose rocks tumble down the steep ravine. The earth shifts violently, throwing you off balance. A massive landslide blocks your only way forward. Dust clouds swallow the sun, plunging you into darkness. You cough, crawling backward just in time. The mountain itself is trying to crush you. You scan the sheer cliffs for a way around. A narrow, crumbling ledge hangs over the drop. There is no other choice left. You step out onto the trembling stone. One slip, and you fall into the abyss. You reach the other side of the treacherous ledge, gasping for air. A thick blanket of fog rolls in, blinding your vision completely. You stretch out your hand, blindly feeling along the damp rock wall. A low, guttural growl echoes from right beside you in the mist. Your blood runs cold. You are not alone in this fog. Glowing eyes lock onto you through the gray haze. A massive wolf lunges out of nowhere. You dodge instantly, drawing your heavy stone blade. Claws slice through the air inches from your face. You strike back with absolute fury. The beast retreats, howling into the fog. You stand victorious.